For my next trick, I will teach you two color changes. One of them is the wave change, and the second one is the Erdnase color change. I'm pretty sure you already know them, but just in case you want to see the explanation for them, you can watch the video, and even if you know the explanation, you might see something that might make your performance a little bit easier. And we are going to start with the wave change first because it is a little bit easier than the Erdnase color change, and then we'll continue with the second one. So that's been said, let's get started with the wave change. So here's the little performance of the wave change. Please go ahead and touch any card you wish. In this case, just pretend the spectator wants the 2 of diamonds. Now please remember the 2 of diamonds, and while I'm shaking the cards you will see that it changed to the Jack of Hearts. That's basically the wave change. Now let's see the explanation for it. So here's a quick explanation for the wave change. I'm going to try to keep it as quick as possible because it is really simple. Now before we get started, we have to pretend that the spectator has selected a card and we have controlled it to the top of the pack, in this case the 5 of diamonds. Now the spectator touches any card he or she wants to. In this case, let's say he has the 3 of clubs. Now as you're showing it to the spectator, you're gonna catch a break underneath the selection, in this case the 5 of diamonds, like so. Once you have the break, you're gonna place the 3 of clubs facing up and squared up with the deck on top of the break. Okay, you're gonna stay here for a second, want the spectator to remember the card, and then your thumb is gonna contact the bottom right corner of the double in this case, and your middle finger the top left corner. Now if you already know the wave change, you would know that you would hold the cards actually here, but I find it easier if you hold the cards here because it is kind of easier to turn around the card, if you ask me. However, you're here, your thumb goes here, the middle finger on top, okay, so you're holding the cards on the corners. And now I stay here for a second and I try to show as much of the card as possible. And then I slowly start to wave the card. And then I get quicker. Okay? And as I'm getting quicker, I use my index finger, which is resting on the long edge here, to pull the card towards my hand in this case. Okay? And this is going to cause the card to turn around. Okay? And that's basically the whole magic going on here. So you hold the card, lift it up, show the card, your index finger is resting on the long edge automatically, and then you slowly wave the card, and as you get quicker you use your index finger here to turn around both of the cards. So it would look something like this. Okay? And once you have turned around the card, don't stop. Okay? So it shouldn't look something like this. It should look something like this. So now I performed it. And now I continue to wave the card, and then I get slower, and then stop. And once I'm ready, and once I've actually changed the card, I place it on top of the deck, wait a second so the spectator can see what happened right now, and then give it to the spectator to look. Okay, and that's basically the wave change. So one more time, you have the 3 of clubs and your break underneath both cards. Go to your grip, so you hold the cards on the corners. Then slowly wave the cards, and as you get quicker, use your index finger to turn it around. Now get slower and slower, and then stop. Place the double on top of the pack, and give the 5 of diamonds to the spectator. And that's basically the wave change. It is a very simple and very visual color change. I hope you liked it. Now let's see a performance of the Erdnase color change, which is a little bit harder than the wave change. So here is a performance of the Erdnase color change. Watch the 2 of diamonds, and it changes to the Jack of Hearts. That's basically the Erdnase color change. Now let's see the explanation for it. So here is the explanation for the Erdnase color change. Now first of all, you have to perform a double lift. You can use any double lift you wish. Okay? And once you're here, you show the spectator the card so he can remember it. And now you're gonna turn around your hand. Okay? So it is palm up and then palm down. But instead of doing it this way, you're gonna move your hand towards the spectator a little bit. So instead of doing this, you would do it this way. Okay? So you want to push your hand towards the spectator because your pinky, so this part of your pinky, is gonna touch the Jack of Hearts. And when you move your hand forwards, the Jack of Hearts is gonna go with it. Okay, something like this. And because of that, you will be able to see about a third of the second card, in this case the two of diamonds, because you're gonna touch this part with this part of your hand. Okay, and because of that, it is really important that you move your hand towards the spectator a little bit as you turn it around. So one more time, you're here, and as you turn around your hand, you have to go a little bit forwards. So it looks something like this. And now the Jack of Hearts is outjogged. Now of course you have to stay here, and I prefer to open up my fingers here so the spectator can see the Jack of Hearts through the gaps in between my fingers. Now this part of my hand automatically contacts the two of diamonds. And what I'm doing is I press on it a little bit so it kind of sticks to my hand. And as I'm pushing it towards myself, the two of diamonds is gonna go with it. Okay? It is gonna clear the edge. I'm gonna square up the cards and drop the two of diamonds on top. And here we go, a visual change. Okay, so one more time. I'm here, outjog the two of diamonds. I press on the Jack of Hearts in this case with this part of my hand. And as I'm going towards my body again, so as I'm pulling it, I'm gonna close the gaps in between my fingers, because otherwise it's possible that the spectator sees the Jack of Hearts here. Okay? So here, press on it, close the gap in between my fingers, and now the card already cleared the edge. And that's very simple and easy to feel, because I don't know how to explain it, but it is very easy to feel once the card clears the edge. So you're here. Now I feel that the card cleared the edge, as you can see here. And now I can play actually with the spectator and with this illusion, because I can now hold the card above my ring finger, okay, and just do here a circle motion. And then once I want to change the two of diamonds into the Jack of Hearts, I have to use my index finger to square up the deck and then cover the deck like so. And now I can just drop it on top of the pack, and here you go, the Jack of Hearts. And that's the change. So one more time, very quick. I'm here, the Jack of Hearts is outjogged. Use this part of my hand to peel the two of diamonds towards myself. I can't close the gap in my fingers. Now I feel that the card cleared the edge, as you can see. Okay, I'm staying here. Now you can do here a circle motion or a sideways motion like so. Now, if you want to, your ring finger can contact the palm card in this case. So you can play with this illusion. Okay, you can just hold the card above your ring finger. Whenever you want to change it, cover the deck, and as you're covering the deck, your index finger is going to push the Jack of Hearts square with the deck. And now you can just do it a little bit more, and then once you have covered the deck, you can just drop the two of diamonds on top. And of course you don't want to stay here too long. You have to go away so the spectator can see it. So in full speed it would look something like this. Show the card, play with the spectator. Okay, and that was a fail, so one more time. Here, here, here. Okay, so it is a very simple move. And once you have it down, it is going to be something that you're going to perform a lot. And in my opinion, it is really fun to practice because you know that there are going on a lot of things, and that's, like, at least me, it makes me proud because I can do that many things at the same time. And that's basically the explanation for the Erdnase color change. So before I end the video, I want to show you the deck I used for this video. It is the Launch Edition deck by Virtuoso. I think that's the right pronunciation. And this is actually a sold out deck. It was a limited edition deck, but you can still get it on Mystic Look. It's a magic shop from the USA. So if you live in the USA or near the USA, or even if you live in Europe, you can order the cards. They have quite a lot playing cards on their magic shop, for example this one, and even though this is a limited edition deck and a sold out deck, they sell it for a very fair price, if you ask me. And they have a lot, of course, a lot of playing cards for order on their magic shop. And besides that, they also have a Facebook page. So you can just type in Mystic Look on Google and you will see their eBay shop and Facebook fan page. And they are giving away cards on their Facebook page. So if you want to win free cards, you can check out Mystic Look on Facebook. And yeah, they're a very nice magic shop, and they were really kind, and they sent me a pack of these cards over here. And besides that, I want to thank you for watching the video. Check out my channel and of course Mystic Look on Facebook and eBay. That's been said. One more time, thank you for watching the video. I hope I could teach you the two moves, the two color change. Thank you for watching, and I see you next time.